Epidaurus is one of the most popular archaeological sites in Greece. Located on the northeastern side of Peloponnese, in the region of Argolis, 125 kilometers from Athens. In a small valley in the Peloponnesus, the shrine of Asklepios, the god of medicine, developed out of a much earlier cult of Apollo. During the 6th century BC at the latest, as the official cult of the city-state of Epidaurus. Its principal monuments, particularly the Temple of Asklepios, the Thalos and the Theatre, considered one of the purest masterpieces of Greek architecture, date from the 4th century. The vast site, with its temples and hospital buildings devoted to its healing gods, provides valuable insight into the healing cults of Greek and Roman times. The Theatre of Epidaurus is an architectural masterpiece designed by the architect from Argos, Polykletos the Younger, and represents a unique artistic achievement through its admirable integration into the site, as well as the perfection of its proportions and acoustics. The theatre has been revived thanks to an annual festival held there since 1955. The sanctuary is the earliest organized sanatorium, and is significant for its association with the history of medicine, providing evidence of the transition from belief in divine healing, to the science of medicine. Initially, in the 2nd millennium BCE, it was a site of ceremonial healing practices with curative associations, that were later enriched through the cults of Apollo Maleatus in the 8th century BCE, and then by Asklepios in the 6th century BCE. The sanctuary of the two gods was developed into the single most important therapeutic center of the ancient world. These practices were subsequently spread to the rest of the Greco-Roman world, and the sanctuary thus became the cradle of medicine. Among the facilities of the classical period are buildings that represent all the functions of the sanctuary, including healing cults and rituals, library, baths, sports, accommodation, hospital and theater. The site is one of the most complete ancient Greek sanctuaries of antiquity, and is significant for its architectural brilliance and influence. The sanctuary of Epidaurus, with the theatre, the temples of Artemis and Asklepios, the Thalos, the Enkoimeterion, the Propylaea, the banqueting hall, the baths, as well as the sport and hospital facilities, is an eminent example of a Hellenic architectural ensemble of the 4th century BCE. The form of its buildings has exerted great influence on the evolution of Hellenistic and Roman architecture. Thalos influenced the development of Greek and Roman architecture, particularly the Corinthian order, while the Enkoimeterion Stoa and the Propylaea introduced forms that evolved further in Hellenistic architecture. In addition, the complicated hydraulic system of the sanctuary is an excellent example of a large-scale water supply and sewerage system that illustrates the significant engineering knowledge of ancient societies. The exquisitely preserved theatre continues to be used for ancient drama performances, and familiarizes the audience with ancient Greek thought.